Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I did this very dramatic purple smoky eye with a nude lip featuring the new Holmes and Smashbox highlight palette. I absolutely love it. Look at that glow. Are you kidding me? So yeah, I say a little bit more about it in the end, but if you would like to see how I achieved this look, then just keep watching. First, I'm going to use the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. And first, I'm just going to take a little bit of that and rub it in between my fingers. And then all around my T-zone where I have the most pores. Next, I'm going to take the Honey Do Me Up Primer by NYX and put that on my forehead, my cheeks, a little bit on my chin, and my nose. And then I'm going to rub that in until I feel it getting tacky. And then I'm going to take a mixture of the Sonia Kashuk Satin Matte Foundation in the shade number 2 and the NYX Total Control Drops in the shade True Beige. And then first apply it with a foundation brush. And I know it looks a lot lighter than my skin tone, but once it's blended, it matches pretty well. And a trick that I do is I always make my foundation a little bit lighter if I can, because once I add like contour, blush, and bronzer, it always darkens my face anyways. And so if I have a foundation that matches perfectly to my skin tone, it'll make my face look darker than the rest of my body. So I always do a little bit lighter, and I'm just blending that in with the Morphe blending sponge. For concealer, I'm going to use the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Illumination. And then also a little bit of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend that out again with my Morphe Beauty Sponge. And then for powder, I'm going to use my RCMA No Color powder. I'm also going to put that on the other places that we applied concealer. Now I'm going to take the bigger side of the Beauty Blender and just use that same powder and put it all over my face. There is a lot of powder, but we go and wipe it away after the foundation is all set. And now to prep the lids for eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Naked Skin Concealer and blend it out with the Morphe E46 brush. Then to set that in place, I'm just going to use my dirty NYX contour kit and use the banana shade and the vanilla shade mixed together. And for eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the Morphe 35K palette. So first with the Sephora crease brush, I'm going to take this shade right here as my transition color and put that into the crease. And I'm going to do circular motions just to blend it out. And now I'm going to take Cupcake by Geek and a Morphe M330 brush and blend that into the crease also. Next, I'm going to take this Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow in the shade Beauty Mark and this Kylie Cosmetics blending brush and put that on the outer and inner corner of my eye. And I'm just going to place the product there. I'm not going to blend it out yet. And then with the Morphe M513 brush, I'm going to take the shade Red Earth by Anastasia Beverly Hills and blend that out. I'm getting a little bit of fallout, so I'm going to dust that away with a stippling brush. And then I'm just going to take that RCMA powder again and just press it under my eye and leave it there so we can just, it catches any excess eyeshadow and we can just dust away at the end and it won't add any color to your foundation. And I blended that high for a reason, because now I'm going to take the shade Sugar Cookie from the Kylie Cosmetics Holiday Palette, this one, and I'm just going to use that as a blur shade and just blend with a Morphe E23 brush and just blend the edges of the eyeshadow. Now I'm going to take this NYX glitter primer and this Wet n Wild shading brush and place that in the center of my lid and then just blend it out a tiny bit on the inner and outer corner. And then on top of that, I'm going to pack this Kylie Cosmetics cream eyeshadow in the shade Golden Plum with a shading brush from Kylie Cosmetics also. And now with just like this large concealer brush from Wet n Wild, I'm going to take the NYX eyeshadow in the shade Punk Heart. It's a really pretty purple shimmery shade, and I'm going to pack that all over the lid. And then I'm going to go in with that Morphe M513 brush and just kind of blend the edges out. And for a pop of color, I'm going to take that same shading brush that we used for the glitter primer and the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow in the shade Iridescent Purple. Again, I'm going to go back in with that Morphe brush and just blend. Now I'm going to take that black eyeshadow from the Morphe 35K palette and just use that same Kylie brush to deepen up the outer and inner corner. And then blend. Now I'm going to go ahead and dust this off. Okay, so I went ahead and did my lashes off camera and a little bit of eyeliner, and I used the Cocoa Lashes in the shade Foxy. And then also the Balm Cosmetics Swing Black Liquid Eyeliner. Now I'm going to go ahead and finish the lower lash line. So I'm going to take the Morphe M432 flat definer brush and that black shade from the Morphe palette and just put a little bit of that on the lower lash line. I'm going to focus it on the inner and outer corner just like we did on the lid. And now I'm going to take a more defined pencil brush from Sigma and the Anastasia Beauty Mark eyeshadow and just blend those outer corners out. And now with a different pencil brush, I'm going to take that Iridescent Purple shadow from Anastasia Beverly Hills and blend that into the inner part of the lower lash line. And then with a bigger bullet brush, I'm going to take the Red Earth shadow and just blend underneath those shadows. I have like these weird like wrinkles underneath my eyes that kind of make my eyes look like they have bags all the time. So what I like to do is I like to smoke my shadow out really low so it kind of like hides those circles. Now I'm going to take the Colourpop black eyeliner and just line my waterline. Now I'm going to take the Too Faced Better Than Sex waterproof mascara and blend my lashes in with the fake lashes. And then also put a little bit of that on the lower lash line. Okay, so I'm going to wait until that dries and then just flick it off. And then I'm going to take the Mega Length Waterproof Mascara by Wet n Wild for my lower lash line again. Literally, I sat down to film this video and said that I was going to do a natural look. That didn't happen. For brows, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Soft Brown. And the Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, but the numbers have rubbed off. But I think it's like the number 12 brush or something like that. I'm going to just brush through them first. And then when I go towards the center of my brow, I'm barely putting any pressure because I don't want them to be too defined. I'm going to go ahead and do the other brow off camera and then let my battery charge a little bit before I start filming again. Okay, now that I have both brows on, I'm going to set them with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. Now, before moving on to face, I'm going to use the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Intensive Lip Balm. Now, to contour, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Shade in Light palette. And then I'm just going to be using like a mixture of these two shades with the Kat Von D Shade in Light brush. And then I'm going to use the angled side. And then with the Sigma E40 brush, I'm going to contour my nose. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Milani Face Powder in the shade Dark Tan. For blush, I think I'm going to use the Morphe 10D palette. This shade, mix with a little bit of this one. And then I'm just going to use this Luxie 514 brush. And then with this Wet n Wild big fluffy brush, I'm going to use the Balm Frat Boy blush and just use that for the apples of my cheeks. And now for the best part, which I'm so excited about, I'm using the new Smashbox and Casey Holmes Spotlight Pearl Palette. I got this in the mail today and I'm so excited to use it. I've already swatched it a little bit, but that's what it looks like. It is so pretty. Ah. Okay, now I'm going to take the Morphe M510 brush. I'm going to mix these two together first. Okay, so this like third shade is supposed to be like a sparkler or a topper, and it's just gonna make it even more pigmented. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip my brush in that and then put it on that again. Whew. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna put a little bit on the Cupid's bow. So now I'm gonna go on to lips, and I'm gonna use the Too Faced Melted Matte Melted Sugar. And then I'm going to take the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the shade Bear With Me. And then I think I'm going to use the Jouer lip topper in the shade Skinny Dip right over that, just to give it kind of like a glossy look. Okay, so that is the finished look. I definitely went a lot more dramatic than I was planning to in this video, but I really liked the way it turned out. I think purples really complement my eye color and it really makes it pop. So I really like the way that this look turned out, and I am so impressed by this highlighting palette. Oh my god, Casey, if you're watching this, which I'm definitely going to tag you in it, you did amazing, and Smashbox, you did amazing as well, and I'm so happy that I bought this palette. I should have bought the gold one also because I'm sure it's just as amazing as this one is. So congratulations to you, you're one of my favorite YouTubers, and I was so excited to be able to support you. My dog is scratching at my door to get out, so sorry if you can hear him in the background, but you absolutely blew me away with this product, and I mean, look at that. This is like one of my favorite highlighters now, so I'm going to be using this all the time. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss the next video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!